triggered my searing.
This isn't Fireball, right? This is supposed to be Spirit Guardian you got going on?
Yeah, spiritual guardian. Yeah, that's what I did. So I heated up a bunch of them. They all died. It was the little minions that they call that they summon. Now we killed their summons, so we gotta fucking kill these dudes real quick.
Can I get a color change?
Yeah. Promote you. Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, so where we last left off in the catacombs under Tenpug's temple, Dragoth, the sorcerer king from the east, has sent a whole army of skeletal defiler wizards wielding lesser staffs of defiler power. Terribly dangerous wizard staff that can explode in a fearsome blast of force. They also command many spells, and they seem to be here seeking the artifact, which has been preserved for many centuries underneath the temple, to safe keep it away from the wrong hands, behind a secret and magical door that can only be opened by the hand of a good character.
Oh, sweet.
In the distance, you hear a terrible explosion. Boom! The entire building shakes. And you begin to wonder, how long will that barrier hold under this onslaught?
Not as good.
Alright, so.
Are they fucking sacrificing themselves?
Possibly. They seem pretty suicidal.
I don't know. There was a whole group of mages that just left us. Do we remember, by the way, do we remember which direction where thing is? Was it direction where those mages all went?
Do you see the star?
I think we're heading towards there. Huh?
That's the main hallway that leads into the back areas where the magic mirror and the dark and silenced zone was, where the hidden door was found. It was quite difficult to get in there. The darkness and the silence probably aren't going to affect these Skelemages. The door with protection against good and evil is going to keep them out for a little bit. Alright, so I need a sphere here. I'm going to copy this one. Change the color on that. Alright. Put one of these here. Maybe like on a rock that's laying here. Haha. Okay. Now, alright. Skywill was here. He's got decent stealth. I think he was trying to avoid these Skelemages down here. These Skelemages, they've taken some damage, and they are going to use a Misty Step, and they disappear. And this area becomes engulfed in darkness, and this area becomes engulfed in darkness. And they go somewhere. Alright. Alright. Way off in the distance, in the dungeon, is the Miorti of this dungeon. Miorti has a horde of ghosts, giant lion-headed ghosts. And they're going to emerge in order to protect the vault. And a battle ensues. And you can...
Hey, remind me, who sealed this vault?
people ages ago. You don't know who.
To make sure this guy didn't leave.
All right.
Wait, it was supposed to be holding someone.
That's one way to interpret it.
Well, darn it.
Well, I mean, it's an archaeological mystery. That's all I'm saying, is there's nobody left alive that knows the origins of this temple. Just a little filler info, like you're friends with Tenpug and his band. They've been living in this temple for quite a while. You've passed through here a couple times during your adventures, and it's like a little trade post related to Nibene and near the Black Spine Mountains, but it's also sort of a free place outside of the city-states where more like freed slaves and preserver wizards might pass through there. So a very friendly area, but they themselves have only been there for a certain amount of time. Before that, it was a ruin that maybe grave robbers had tried to raid, and it had a legend that grave robbers that would go in there and try to steal from the temple would be killed by the ghosts, by the Miorti and by the lion-headed giant ghosts that reside in the catacombs beneath the temple. So Tenpug's band has told your party on a couple occasions, don't ever steal anything from the ghosts, as long as you don't steal from the temple and treat them with reverence, maybe leave an offering on their offering plate in the temple, then the ghosts will pretty much ignore you. And so for however many years, they've had a bit of a truce with the ghosts, where they just don't delve into the catacombs, and they respect the temple, and the ghosts don't kill anybody. But the ghosts aren't talking to Tenpug's band, so they don't know any more than that.
Based on my head for preserved, what was the lion god the god of anyway?
So Taraskir is the god of the lion-headed giants, specifically. So the whole line of lion-headed giants, they all worship him as their creator, originator, starting point. And then, as a side thing, if you look at the murals on the wall in the temple, a lot of them from the Green Age have to do with how advanced the lion-headed giants' civilization had become. They had advanced metallurgy and smithing, and so he is, like, to a lesser extent, a god of smithing as well.
Curious.
Okay.
And so the Smithing Association is usually a fire association. So this is actually on Grimorn's list of fire artifacts, and that was originally what led you to this this underground vault.
How tricky.
So, ringside.
Yes.
The Skelemages blip away.
That's not good.
What are you going to do? Where do you go?
Clear that situation. The Arcane Eye can't go through walls. That's probably not going to help. Did we ever see the Miorki down here before?
No.
Has the Air Drake gotten here yet?
Sure. The Air Drake could arrive. Do we have a figurine for that on the board here somewhere?
I don't think he was on the board yet. He said he needed some time to get here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I had a figurine for it. I'm looking around on the table. I got so many figurines, but I don't see that one. There's a Bowser over here.
Oh,
What's a Bowser doing on here?
so long the Bowser. Okay, attention. So, I really have much doubt in this situation. Alright, well, I'm going to stay with the party. So, I don't know, hold action to move up with them, because I don't want to be the first to have to deal with any of this. And his name was Butterfly.
Yeah. I swear we had a token for it. I just don't know where it went.
Did you try the word Drake?
I tried Air Drake. It didn't come up. At least not the one that I had readied for it. I think I had like a bag with all the player stuff. I just forget what I named it. 2024 March Dark Sun figurines. Maybe it's this bag. I will check. Because we're going to need a figurine just for like placement. I'm going to put him like way back at the entrance though. He's not super close. Let's see if I saved it in this bag. Here we do have it. Alright, cool. The Drakeling. This one's got damage on it. Okay, I'm going to rename this one Butterfly, because this is the image I was using and the stats I was using when it was like a little bit weaker. I think we did new stats for it in DMs.
Ooh.
Let's see, which one? Buried City, maybe. I got so many different notes. Was it this one? Drake. Nope, wasn't this one. Not these ones either. Sorry, I'm just digging through my notes. Give me one moment.
One.
I found it. Alright, so... Alright, so Butterfly... Armor class 21. That improved a little bit. Hit points 215, bigger than before. And when it attacks, it's at +9. Let's see, it can do Claw, Claw, Bite. Claw, Claw, Bite. It has an optional tail attack with reach. The bite attack has reach. It's got a longer neck. And it's got once a day storm sphere. It's got at will, control wind, 5th level, and invisibility self. And the last thing is its Psychic Pulse. Alright. which recharges on a 5 or 6.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let me make a copy of that and put it in my DM area too, in case we need another one in the future. I'll have a few backups. We always lose these things. Oh, and the last detail is it flies 80 feet. Alright, so if it got onto the map here... Let's say this turn it flies 80 feet down the shaft into the area to arrive on the map here. It's like smaller grid here, so... It's probably going to be another turn before it can get to the end of the hallway and onto the battlefield here. But for your turn, what do you want to do?
As mentioned before, I'm just gonna stick. Let's stick with Grimorn. Just move where he moves.
Alright, so ready to action to follow Grimoire when he moves.
Yes.
Alright. Morg! You are currently an air elemental.
Alright, I am still hasted. I'm gonna move a lot. Uh, 100. What? 110. 20, 30.
You enter into a dark zone, or you approach a dark zone. You can see darkness, inky and black in front of you.
I'm gonna move into it. Is there anything in there?
In the darkness, nothing has happened immediately.
Okay. Try and go through it.
Alright, stop.
Yep.
A bunch of ready to actions trigger all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Alright, so, you are slapped with a Bane.
Dang.
Yeah, Bane. So, DC... What is the DC on these? 17?
What save?
Alright. Bane is a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That's good.
If you fail this saving throw, an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends gets a d4 subtracted from it.
16?
It was DC
Wait,
17.
do I have anything that gives me extra... Get if I have equipment that gives me extra D. I might have taken the ring off. We have the rod.
Oh wait, DC 18, because they're using this staff, it buffs it up. Make a note of that. DC 18. Spells.
I probably failed that.
Alright. So you have a Bane on you, and then you get hit with some freezing shots. Let's see. At 120 feet, chill touch, plus 10 to hit. These might not actually hit you, we'll see. The first beam, it's 24. That hits, right?
That's my AC right now. My AC now with haste is 25.
Oh, 25. All right, so I need a 15 to hit you. All right, so
You have an ace down now?
the next one's a 19. The next one is a
Long?
so
I'm
ni-
sorry, what?
Don't you have aced?
Yeah, I just said I have haste.
Oh yeah, so it gives you the +2.
All right, a bunch of beams come flying in. I rolled low on a bunch of them. Only one of them was a 29 to hit. And that one is going to chill you to the bone. All right, so you take 2d8 necrotic damage. So that's 12 necrotic damage. And you cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Or my next turn. Yeah.
Okay. I have to roll 2 con saves for my. Okay. Ooh.
No more
Wait,
haste.
was this were the attacks for? Is this the?
They were chill touch cantrips.
The creature. It's a arboration. These are chill touches from undeads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have disadvantage for attack rolls against plays.
But don't they have advantage because you're in the darkness and you're blind? So they they cancel each other out?
I mean, I guess if they can see me through it, yeah.
That's the power of the undead. They can see through darkness with their undead eyes.
I have dark vision. I don't know if that helps.
It does not.
Okay. Okay. And I can't heal for this whole round?
Yeah.
I will. Could I tell where that attack came from? Is it like further through or where?
Yeah, all the shots seem to come from down the hallway in the direction you were going. So you're moving towards where the shots are coming from.
Okay, I lost concentration. Light thing. I still have concentration. Protection from good evil. I'm gonna use the last 20 feet of my hasted action movement to go through. Can I see where they are?
You emerge, and you can see one enemy. This is, let's see. This one's parked right here. Alright. You emerge from the darkness, and you can see only one skeletal mage. He's pointing his staff in your direction. It looks as if he's just cast something moments ago.
I'm gonna use my regular action to dash this way.
Alright.
Do I see anything down this hallway?
You go into the side hallway. There are actually a couple of the skeletal mages that have blipped into this area here. When you come around the corner, they trigger ready actions. A fireball blows up around you. DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
Regular time. do I get advantage from haste?
Yep.
I already rolled 20 though, so that. Did they do 2 fireballs?
Well, this is just the first one. So they both had a ready action. One of them had ready to fireball to throw at anybody that came down the hallway. And so, let's see. 27 was the damage. So I think that reduces to 13 when you make the save. And it's fire, and you resist that, right?
See, do air elementals naturally have fire resistance?
Oh, yeah, you're in air elemental form. It might not count. Your armor gets absorbed into your new form, right?
No, I have the barding thing. The druid barding.
Does that have fire resist on it? It was made with the same stuff. I think the DC on your concentration check will be the same either way.
No, this body armor doesn't have it. That was my old fire drake armor.
Okay. Well, 13's not bad, but you do have to make those checks. DC 10 concentration. The other dude, he points his staff at you, and he's going to unleash a lightning bolt. Let's see here. The lightning bolt uses 5 charges. The fireball uses 5 charges. So each of these is down to 5 charges.
My red bead on my bracelet. But
Ah, a little bit of fire resist.
I take no fire damage.
No fire damage. All right. So here comes the lightning. DC 18.
Also dexterity.
Advantage again on the dexterity save against the lightning bolt. Coming in hot for 29 damage, lightning.
Okay, 24. So I save, take
14.
14 damage. Is there a lightning?
You resist lightning, so you actually take 7. Alright. Well, they didn't do a whole lot of damage with that. Did you have anything else after you moved into there?
That was only a little bit of my hasted movement, so I take 7 damage.
You have more movement?
I'm gonna use the rest of my haste action. It can go. I'm gonna move 80 feet.
You're gonna hit a wall when you try to go through into the corridor. There's a wall of force up.
Wait, where? This way?
The blue line, that's a wall of force.
Oh. Okay.
So when you get to the end of the hall, you find out that you're unable to pass through. You can see through, but you cannot pass through.
I telepathically communicate with you. We need to dispel the wall of force over here. Trap. And I'm just gonna use the last little bit of my movement. Squeeze up against the wall.
All right. You know, like, this is a catacomb, right? And these indents in the walls are where the bodies would be laid to rest. That all the ghosts that are in this dungeon, their bodies are in these little caskets in the walls here. And you can squeeze quite well, so if you wanted to, you could even squeeze, like, into the wall, into the corner of, like, the actual coffin section of the wall of the catacomb. For
Sure,
even
I'll do that.
for even more cover. That would be like partial cover in there. And you'll also notice that when you're in one of these nooks, there must not be very much depth to the wall that you're up against here. Since there's this big hollow into the catacomb wall, it's not very thick there. Also, since this is a catacomb, the wall isn't made out of really solid stone. It's made out of bones and mortar.
Okay.
Just a few clues there. Anyway, all right. Will isn't here. I'm gonna have him dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he can use his other thing to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets here.
Or his knife.
He normally has like natural movement speed of like 40 or 45, right?
I thought that was
The rogue.
Taurus that had the 45. I could open his character sheet and check.
Yeah, I tell to the group we gotta stay together. We can't split too much.
Let's see, walk speed 30, but he's probably flying because he's got a magic item, right?
Yep.
Which one does his flying? Cloak of the Bat gives him a fly speed. Ah, you're right. His fly speed is 40 feet. Alright, so that'll give him an extra 30 feet if he did a triple move. Alright, so he's...
I'm not there though. We can put him where you want.
Okay, well that's where he went. He just does a whole bunch of movement.
Okay. That's kind of what I'm gonna do too.
Okay.
I can't catch up to your ace. I cannot catch up to your ace, Morg. We should try to stay group as possible. We're finding a bunch of mages that can all do all sorts of tricks. So.
Alright, Alright, so...
Wait a second, what did Ringside do?
He just moved towards the group and waited for his dragon.
Yeah,
I'm
he's waiting
moving
for his
anywhere
strike.
you move with my held action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this will just fall.
Is your move speed 30 feet?
Yes.
Wait.
Alright, you dash 60. You're a little bit behind. 20 feet or so.
How is Fireman so fast?
Alright, the skeleton mages are going to do a thing. So this one moves up and he's going to fire... He's going to fire a lightning bolt. So your armor class goes up an extra 2. 27.
Oh, you're saying my AC? It's not a dex save?
Hey, this guy.
Yeah, it would be a dex save for the lightning bolt. There's going to be some attack rolls that come in as well.
Okay. Rolling dex save. Ooh, 25 dex.
Alright, so the lightning bolt blasts the wall nearby. A little bit of the lightning penetrates into your cover. I rolled 32. Half of that is 16.
I take 8.
Take 8. Very resistant. Alright. So, you couldn't see where the shot came from, but it was closer than the lightning bolt. But you're getting blasted by more little cantrip attacks. Alright, so little hands appear around you. The chill touch is going to try to grab you. I think I need to roll really high to hit you. I roll a 2. I roll a 3. All right. Those attacks did not hit. There's hands floating nearby grasping at you, and these are the ones that do the necrotic damage. But neither one hits, and you don't know exactly where those are coming from. In the distance, you hear another tremendous explosion. The whole building shakes.
We need
They're
to go
bombing.
faster.
Enter the
We
vault.
must
Yeah.
rush them through the darkness.
Yeah, the Skelemages got to the vault, and they've started to use their staves to blow up the wall to get through. One would assume.
Hmm.
Alright, so that was Skelemage's ring sight.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
up
I'm trying to
ahead.
estimate how far away we are.
You can cast a spell magic, right?
No.
Ah, alright. Well, there seems to be a wall of force up ahead, and Morgus trapped on the wrong side of it.
What do you mean by that exactly?
The enemy has trapped him, separated from the party.
The blue line there is the wall of force. It feels like.
Yep.
Yeah.
And can we see that, or is that something that
An invisible
the wall of
wall of
force?
force springs into existence at a point you choose.
visible?
You should be able to see it from there.
But Morg contacted telepathically to say there's like a barrier he can't get through.
I can't teleport past it either.
Teleportation isn't gonna work? That's not good. This is actually dangerous.
No,
But
he can only
my
misty
tele- my
step to where he throws his
teleportation-
dagger.
Yeah,
And he
but
can't
my
throw a
dagger. Right.
This is fun.
Uh,
This deserves cracking open another Red Bull. The wizards have a devious strategy. What can you do?
hold on. I'm thinking about that. These are all slippery, but they're not that slippery.
Can I ask a question? Are there any cracks in the walls that I could see?
Yeah, very
Maybe
good.
Means you're listing that the walls are pretty thin.
So when you look at the walls, use your imagination here for a second. You were in a catacomb. I don't know if you've ever seen Under France, the catacombs there.
I
They-
actually have been under. Yeah.
They take all the bodies from the plague and they use the bodies and some mortar to make the catacombs. So the walls are literally
Yeah.
made of bone, stacked, with a little bit of cement in between to keep it all rigidly held together. But it's probably not as structurally sound as brick even.
Who the frick does that?
And
Well, most of our civilization. Yeah.
since the walls are built to contain a like a coffin with a revered body of one of the
Yup.
ghosts in the temple here, there's actually a hollow. So there's actually a very thin wall that makes up the separation between the two hallways. It's thick
I've
in
got
s-
a
thick
visual
in
in my head.
it's thick in spots, but it's very thin where these bodies are stashed.
I'm going to tell Butterfly to come to me by the fastest route possible. I don't care if you have to break through walls.
Okay, I'll start moving.
I can't see any motion on the screen, so I don't know what's happening.
All right. After a mighty dash, your air drake is approaching your parked flying carpet and air elemental. But he's not there yet.
Okay, well that's gonna take too freaking long.
So we glossed over this section here, but there's a pretty big chute and then a very long hallway full of snakes and mud before you get into the catacombs. So he's probably going to need one more turn before he can get in here.
What's his movement speed again?
80.
Okay, that plan's for later. For now, I don't have time for that. I need to figure out a way out of this situation. Dang it, I'm a psychic sorcerer. I'm not built for this situation.
Right? It's a puzzle.
I'm a Dr. Jim, not a.
Well,
I
do you
already
want
used haste.
to use 30 feet of movement to get closer to the wall of force?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So now you're next to Grimorn. You've caught up.
Fantastic. I'm still powerless though. So you know what? I'm just gonna do the smart thing and end my turn so we can get on with this.
Decisive. I like it. All right. Mord, you are in a dangerous spot. A bunch of grasping hands tried to grab you a moment ago, and I think that's a concentration spell. So they don't go away. Let's see.
Chill touch?
Nah, it's just one round. They'd have to cast it again. Okay, never mind. So they did disappear. So you're in the tight space here. What do you want to do? Not many options. That evil undead is looking down the hallway, aiming his wicked staff in your direction. He seems to be pinning you down to keep you from making any progress while they finish the mission.
I'm gonna go 100 feet this way on a single move, and I'm just going to reactivate a Sunbeam spell at 7th level. Does it do extra damage if I upcast it?
Yeah, I believe it would. All the
It does
damage
not.
spells do.
Doesn't say it does.
Really? Gotta look this spell up.
Oh.
Sunbeam. I have so many tabs open now. Playing Wizards is hard. A beam of brilliant light flashes out from your hand. Con save. 68 radiant.
It's a DC 24 con save,
Blasting this undead in front of you.
and they have disadvantage on it since it's undead.
Let's see.
They're taking 29 radiant damage. When I go through the other side of the smoke, is it still just the one?
29 doubles. 58. Sorry, what was the question?
I said when I go through the darkness again and I see it on this end, it's still just this one skeleton mage by himself.
Yeah, just the one. He got a little closer to fire a spell at you, but nothing else happened.
Is it still alive?
Alright. With 58 damage, he is still alive. But just barely. His black robes have been obliterated and his bones are all charred and cracked, but somehow he's hanging in there.
Great. I'm going to drop concentration on protection of good and evil since it's gonna end anyways. Turn, and I'm going to bonus action cast chance. And so I'm going to do another DC 24 dex saving throw. This one is not disadvantaged because it's not holy magic.
Oh,
But I'm gonna just throw 68.
damn, I
Force
just
damage
rolled
at
another one. Great. Total of 4. Sweet.
I roar at him and blow his head off in
Yeah.
existence and turn him to dust.
He dies. Poof. It's a good thing you did that, because he probably would have self-destructed on your face using his evil staff.
Self-destructed on your face.
My wife calls it.
Was it one of? Did he just kill one?
Yeah, you blasted him.
Was he keeping concentration on one of those darkness?
Force wall.
Oh no. Oh, there's a force
yeah,
wall.
he was concentrating on this one, I guess. I'll get rid of that darkness.
Bonus. Well, actually, my movement's doubled when I'm. Speed's double. So 100 is actually just my base as a hero. So I'm gonna fly and scout this. Do I see anything up here?
All right. So you peek around the corner, and what you're going to see is that the hallway has been cleared. All the ghosts are gone. And there are 2 skeleton mages that were waiting at the far end of the hall. They had a ready action. Is there any part of you revealed? Are you peeking around the corner?
He's also an air elemental, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm looking. Hallway.
If you're air elemental, how visible are you? In the darkness.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, Ninja's saying that these skeletons have like dark vision.
They have true vision. They can see in any lighting condition.
They all have true sight?
Yep. Actually, have blind sight 60 foot, so they can see through the blind condition. They can see in the darkness spell.
But 60 foot would mean they're too far away to see you.
Yeah, and I only have 60-foot dark vision.
He's not in the darkness.
Okay.
So actually, you
I
can't
mean,
see
if
them.
this one can see me, then
But
I'm
you
just like
can't see them,
peeking my eyes out. I'm not like
Right.
standing out full body in the hallway.
All right,
But
so
did you hear me?
this is complex. So they have dark vision with unlimited range, and then they have blind sight, which works through their darkness spell at 60 feet. So they have to be close to see you if you're in a darkness spell, but if you're not in a darkness spell, if you're just in regular non-magical darkness, they can see you at whatever distance.
For blind sight, do you have to be on the... does it matter if you're touching the ground or not, or if you're...
No, that's tremor sense. Blind sight, they're just able to see through magical darkness.
Alright.
But if they're not doing anything, like they don't see me, like they're looking down this hallway instead, then I'm going back up. The
Yeah.
rest 50.
I'll say you were able to peek without revealing yourself. Their perception is not very high, so you see that there's 2 mages with spells ready to go. Like, just like before, one of them has their staff crackling with flames, and the other one is crackling with lightning, and they're ready to blast. So if anybody is following, they will let loose
Oh,
those
down this
spells
hallway?
down the hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a magical glow coming from their fingertips.
So when they ready a spell, I think technically they're supposed to cast most of the spell, and then it's just like the very last activation word is just ready to trigger the full thing. So they're ready to go. You can see that they've finished the bulk of the spell, and the energy is just ready to trigger.
Batu Barata. Wait for Necto.
Alright. I let the party know that the... Seems like the force field is down. The one at the end of the tube. A few more skeleton mages guarding them. Get here as soon as you can. That's my turn.
All right.
My turn?
Orin.
Okay, so I don't... My character cannot possibly know how far along this wall of force goes.
Right.
But I'm standing over here. It would make sense for me to go right here which looks like it's like the end of the wall of force. Here's what I'm predicting is going to happen here. The best tool that I can see in my inventory to chop through a wall like this is this Thundercut. It is a scythe, but it has the fragile property removed, and I can use it to swing and get enough momentum and pick away at this wall.
All right.
That is very much like limestone in a lot of its ways. So I'm going to go ahead and start working away at this wall. But my prediction, from what I'm expecting, I'm going to start hitting, and then once I get through the wall, it'll be a sudden stop on the wall of force.
Well, the wall has an armor class of 17, so roll to hit.
Oh, okay. That's kind of impressive.
Should be no trouble. Maybe you'll crit.
I rolled a 6.
Damn. That's a tough wall. Your first swing does nothing to it.
I don't know if I want to blow a dice on this. You know what, though? They're blowing through. I'm going to blow a dice. We hear them making progress in the... Okay, that'll do it. So what was that? 5 more plus 15, so 20 then.
20 is good.
Okay. I have almost half my dice used, I think, at this point. I think I used 3, so now I'm at 4, so I have 6 left.
What's the damage on that?
Well, it is a scythe, and... Sorry. Here it is. I have it pulled up. There it is. D12. Now, I have to use my strength for this, so it's only a +2 for the damage. But, do I add my proficiency bonus or anything with this?
To damage? No.
Hey! 11 plus 2 is 13, so
All
almost
right.
max.
You strike the wall, a powerful blow. It cracks, and a bunch of the bones fall away, and a bunch of the mortar. It makes a small hole, but it doesn't break it.
Okay.
But the very tip of your weapon does clang against the wall of force and rebound.
Okay. My friends, I have a potion that could get me through, but I could turn into a gas and float my way through this hole, maybe. But well, it's Ringsight and Grimorner are still over here. The wall of force seems to go all the way across.
Well, you know the
I'm gonna
wall of
go
force
ahead.
extends to here at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a dash action with my other move, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go here, and next round I'm gonna attack it again. Hopefully, it's not all the way down here.
All right, Grimorn.
If I can see the wall over here on this side, then that it's not wall of force, then I'll let you guys know. Like, run all the way down to the other end of the hallway.
It's invisible
you
and
guys
it's in a
do.
magical darkness, so you wouldn't have any of that info, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, when I saw this one, it's a shimmering wall of force, right?
Yeah, but like the end of it is in the darkness.
Yeah,
You're,
but I see
uh,
here, there's nothing shimmering here, right?
No.
What are you doing there, Oren?
So yeah, you could tell him that it's all clear down at this end.
All right, that's my turn. I'm gonna go finish something upstairs. I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if you would be able to. It is an invisible wall of force, so maybe it wouldn't even be, unless he throws something at it. How would you know?
What is Oren doing right now? Is he like he's trying to dig through?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
that's it. It's
he
invisible. I
attacked
thought
the
it was
wall.
shimmery, but no.
He attacked the wall and found out the wall of force extends to where the end of it is there.
Yeah.
So he's going to try further down. He used his movement to get a little bit further down.
So you would be trying there?
Now the trick is you have to try at the dark spots.
I'll try where he's at. Then. He did that by attacking it,
Yeah, regular physical attack.
but his attacks are much stronger than mine now.
Yeah, he's using a scythe. He did a d12 plus 2 damage. 13. 13 wasn't quite enough to break the wall at the thinnest spot.
Yeah.
It made a small hole, but that's it.
What would a fireball do to it?
Fire damage.
Would it break it? Would it explode and break the hole? Or
Yeah. Your fire is pretty hot, and bones do shatter under extreme heat.
I'm gonna attack with the sword.
All right. You swing at the weak part in the wall with your magical blade.
Yeah, I should be able to cut it. That wall won't resist my sword.
Armor class 17. Roll to hit.
1 second.
The Defiler mages are
32 to hit.
delaying you. A 32 will hit. It's actually
gonna-
exceptional if you want to reroll your damage die.
I'll re-roll my one.
You rolled a 1, great.
Oh, sweet! I got a 6. So, so plus 5. So 23 damage.
All right, 23 damage. You hit it with the Scorcher, an artifact blade of incredible power. It cuts like a hot knife through butter, and cutting through so much of the material weakens it, and a bunch of the bones and mortar will collapse inward. All right, you've made a small hole, big enough to squeeze through.
Can I take a bonus action? And then I poke through the hole. Not an attack, just like putting the sword through the hole to see if there's a invisible wall.
Yeah, sure. You poke through, nothing happens.
It seems like we got the hole. We got the right spot. Alright, so we'll have to keep on demolishing that wall.
Oh, it's big enough to squeeze through. It just requires
it?
an extra 5 foot of movement to go through it.
I don't have it though. I use all my movement there.
Well, maybe Orin will go through on his turn. All right, is that everything?
Yeah, I can't really do anything more.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Morg. Morg?
Yeah.
Behind you in the hallway, during the Skelemage's turn, the hallway erupts with light as a fireball is cast through the new opening in the wall there.
Here.
Grimorn, you just got hit in the face with a fireball, but of course you're not affected by it, so you just negate it.
I was like, what? Is there a fire cleric there?
But that shot seemed to come from right here.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna yell like, ah, like I'm suffering, but nothing happens.
But it came from nothing. Invisible.
That's okay.
Greater invisibility.
Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna fake like I'm burning and I'm hurting.
Okay. So that was a ready to action.
Oh my god!
Oh, no, that wasn't a ready to action. That was the regular action.
Carmen. By the way, is there anything walking in my circle there, Ninja? Ninja?
Nope. Nothing is in your circle. All right. A bunch of ready to actions, and then we'll go to ringside.
Ready to actions, you say?
Yeah, these wizards, they're being cagey, so they're preparing to cast spells when targets appear.
If you have any buffs, yeah.
That's an interesting thing to say.
We might need them. We're gonna go in through, and there's like invisible fucking skeletons that could explode in our face.
So
Would not
much.
be animals around here, would there?
In a catacomb, no, not a single life form.
Okay, I'm gonna get the air drake to come over here.
Ring sight.
Oh, I meant the 8.
Just a side thing. You get a psychic premonition from somewhere deep in the dungeon.
Okay.
The psychic premonition is of a claw.
Claw.
All right. Anyway, continue your turn.
Okay. What kind of claw?
A lion's claw.
Huh. Okay. I have an idea. Let's use my magic. And, where's the button for this? Okay, is the air elemental coming over here?
Do you want to call your air elemental, or do you mean the Drake?
Both.
You want to call both of them over. All right. All right, your air drake has arrived in the bigger part of the dungeon here. Butterfly, flying in the sky, has gotten out of the long tunnel and past the snakes. Your elemental can move 90 feet or 180. Now, the first 90 will put it on the board. Alright. Your air elemental pops around the corner, responding to your telepathic summons. But
Okay.
that's the end of its movement. It's done a dash, and it can't do any more. And you can hear the chirp of your drakeling coming down the hallway. The pitter-patter of its large feet.
They're not quite far enough for my plan to work. So instead of that, the best thing to do. I have an idea. They can't. Can they? Like, was our air element? The Grimorn? No, dang it, my brain. Let's see. Let me try that again. Was Morg shot just now?
Mord is.
From the
You
fireball?
can't see Mord.
Nah, he wasn't
Yeah.
hit. He saw where the fireball came from, though. An invisible wizard in the hallway cast it.
Okay, I have a funny idea.
But you don't.
Can I? Oh, frick! I can't use that stuff. God darn. Okay. Oh. Okay. Is there any? Can you zoom in on where I'm at?
You are in the hallway. Your friends have cut a hole in the wall and they're about to climb through, but a fireball just came through and exploded in their face. So it's not safe.
Oh, right. How silly of me. The answer is staring me in the face the whole time. Arcane Eyeball. Wait, is that a frickin' concentration spell?
I think it is. Do you want to move closer?
Yes.
All right.
Those are all too frickin'. No, I guess I'm waiting again.
Okay.
Dodge action.
All right, so back to Morg. Morg, you have skeletal mages coming at you from multiple directions here.
I'm gonna trust in my friends to handle the ones behind.
Well, you're not going to get far, because when you reveal yourself, 2 attacks come scorching in hot.
Okay, yeah, what happens when I get here? Do they immediately attack me when I'm here?
Lightning bolt, fireball, pew pew.
Okay.
So DC 18, dexterity save times 2.
First one with advantage. 2. 16, so fail.
All right, so the fireball was 33, but you made your save, so 16.
Okay. C3.
And then the one where you didn't make your save, but you are still resistant to lightning.
Yeah.
So half of 21, only 10 damage from the lightning bolt. That's really not bad for a regular lightning bolt.
Okay. Tick. Okay, so I need to make Constitution saving throws now. Both of those. I'm just gonna roll them at the same time. 2 or higher. Wait. Speed. Okay, both of them succeed. So I actually have to roll it twice for both of my cons. Okay, both succeed. So I still have my stuff. And I'm just gonna charge forward. That was 40, right? No, that was 30 feet of movement. So I have 170 feet of it still. I'm gonna go pop all the way up here.
Nope, hold on. I gotta stop you again.
Anything happening when I'm over here?
So there's a skeletal mage that is
Hiding here.
hiding around the corner, and when you become visible, he is going to hit you with a hold monster. It's a wisdom saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. Wait. Wait.
Wisdom?
Right there. Right there, name.
You do have advantage, right?
29.
All right, you are not held by the spell.
Ooh, wow. Nice.
Cannot hold this free agent of the wind. I'm gonna roll up here. Anything happen when I cross this hallway?
No, you know it. There's also a Skelemage here, and there's also a Skelemage here, and they had ready to actions as well.
Triggering all the traps just on purpose.
Sort of. I'm trying to rush because I know that they're breaking the thing.
Alright, so,
Don't get killed in the process.
one of them, his ready to action, is to slam down a wall of force to block your path. But the other one, his ready to action, is to hit you with a decay. It's a DC 18 con save.
Yeesh.
How the frick's he gonna decay the wind?
I know, right? But it just does some necrotic damage, so... Or rot, I mean. It's the rot spell.
How are you gonna rot the wind? That makes even less sense. Decay is at least an abstract concept.
28.
28. Alright, so...
Well, he isn't.
Rot. I think rot's all or nothing, right? Let me double check that. 5e rot. That's not even a save for half, I think. Yep. So you just avoided 11 plus 4, 15 necrotic damage you avoided.
Okay, I'm gonna smack into the wall because I don't know what's there. It's a wall. Do I know if you can destroy walls of force other than spell magic? Are they damageable?
I don't know. Have you encountered walls of force very often?
I have, but the only way that we've ever destroyed them was by dispelling them.
the
I'm gonna
knowledge
go after
arcana
the.
or something?
Does it take an action to do that, or just roll it?
I'm just going to tell you that nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by a dispel magic. Only a
Wait,
disintegrate
okay.
spell will destroy it.
The
I
caster.
might have been thinking of a different spell than that we.
You can kill the caster, and that will solve your problem.
It is a concentration spell, and he is in the hallway with you.
Okay, I'm going down this way of the hallway, and I'm to use my action to light
Light beam, 2 con saves.
sunbeam. Yeah, so it's DC 24
Disadvantage,
con
right?
save, Disadvantage. Yep.
Oof. Well,
Damage was it again?
that's a fail with a 12, and the other one fails with an 11.
All right, they are taking 37 radiant damage, double.
74 damage is
74.
enough to obliterate both of them instantly. Poof.
I'm sorry, what did you just do?
Radiant damage. They're vulnerable.
In the form of what?
So is the wall of force going out?
What's your spell called? Sunbeam?
Yeah, sunbeam.
6th level?
Yeah, it's 6th level, but I cast it at 7th level because I already used my 6th level spell slot.
Ah, yes. So the wall of force went down. I can erase that.
And they are 5. Okay, they're well within 60 foot, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to my force breath, chronic breath, and they have to make a d24 dexterity saving throw,
Can you hit both of them?
or they take. It's a cone, so it should.
Okay.
60.
Sorry, say that again. Con save? 24?
No, dexterity save 24.
Dexterity 24. Yeah, that's not good. Fail and fail.
They're taking full 28 force damage.
Alright. Minus 28.
That was my movement, bonus action, and action. Yeah, that's everything.
Alright.
That is nothing. Orange.
You're having some good
Yeah,
turns. Almost every turn you've been just wiping the floor with these mages.
Are there any mages further down the hall? Like, are they in another, like, lower part where the thing is?
So there's the labyrinthine catacombs, and then there's the great doors. The great doors stand open. On the other side of the great doors is the Hall of Defilers with the wormholes in it.
The wormholes?
You don't see any enemies. The Hall of Defilers, now empty. At the end of the Hall of Defilers is where the magic mirror was shattered, so there's nothing but an open secret door at the end of that hall that you can barely see off in the distance.
Okay.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I may have been upstairs taking care of family stuff for a moment, but this X in front of me, is that an open door now?
Yeah, Grimorn opened up.
You might want to
please move face.
remind him what happened.
You can either break it open more, or you can squeeze through for double movement. So, for that 1 5-foot square, it's 10 feet of movement.
Oh, well, except for not for me, because I have body equilibrium and ignore difficult terrain.
Yes, but before you go, like when I slashed it open, right in front of me, like straight line where the red dot is, there's a fireball that came out of there, but there's no mage.
Greater
there is.
invisibility.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's adversaries in this hallway here. All right. Unfortunately,
And you remember last time when I got close to one of them, they exploded themselves with a staff. So
yeah. Although I'm not aware of their blind sight thing, so he's invisible, but I don't know that he can see me. So. Okay, but I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to help you guys get in too. So how about I just go ahead and crack this open more? A fireball came out of there,
Yeah.
but I can stay protected on this side and open this wall some more, I
you
guess.
ability of fire.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'll do.
But they launch all kinds of lightning, freaking necrotic stuff.
Yeah, I'll just use the scythe in my hands and open the wall some more. So that means I'm making an attack roll then. And boom, boom, boom. There goes the roll. Hope it's better than last time. 20. Okay. And now I roll damage, and that's gonna be a go. Almost minimum. 5 damage.
All right. So now it's a 10-foot hole.
Oh, but no difficult terrain to go through.
Well, I mean, there's rubble. You still have to basically like climb through. It's a little bit tricky because it's the height of
Oh.
a coffin where the thin part is. So to fit through it, you've smashed the wall in the back of the coffin slot in the wall, and you basically
Well,
have to climb through a little bit to get in there.
That was the whole point of my. Okay, knowing that that's apparently what the realities is going to be, can I not do that? Because I thought that I was going to make it better for them to get through. That was the whole point.
Hmm.
Can
Yeah.
I just?
I guess if you want to do something
okay.
else, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I misunderstood the situation there. What I'm going to go through is okay. Well then, can I make an active perception check? I guess in understanding where this firewall came from and try to blind. No, there's no point in blind attacking.
Don't you have like blind sense or something as for like
Oh, wait,
things
fighters-
around you?
Yeah, I do have blind sense, don't I? As a rogue, rogues have that.
All right. I guess if
Yeah.
you run right up to him, you'll be aware that he's there, even though he's invisible.
Okay, well then, well shoot. Okay, so since I can't sneak attack something that I can't really see, right? Can I sneak attack while I can't sneak attack something that I don't.
Well, I don't think you can get advantage. That's the main thing.
Right. That's how that would work. So what I'm going to do instead is grapple with it.
All right. You run up and grab the invisible wizard. Roll to hit.
And I'm especially going to be taking away his staff. But yes, okay. So that's my.
Armor class 18. A magical shield shoots up around him as you go in for the grapple.
Am I able to use the roll I used before, the attack roll, or want me to do a new attack roll?
Yeah, what was it?
It was a 20.
20? Like a critical hit?
No, it was
No,
11 plus
unnatural.
9.
Unnatural 20? All right. So that is enough to hit. You have grappled the wizard. You're holding on to him.
So now, can I? So okay. Back in 3.5, you could grapple a weapon. Like, we both went for the gun, for the gun, for the gun. We went for the gun. So, can I grapple for the staff? Or I just
No.
check, I guess.
They don't
How
let
does
you.
that work?
They do not let you
Safe.
grab an item out of an enemy's hand, generally.
Okay.
There's usually a stipulation that you can do it to items that are not being held by the enemy, but that means it's got to be like lying around or maybe hanging on a belt, maybe.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Something just happened.
Something
So,
tragic.
okay, I guess I'm gonna go for. Look, maybe at this point I need to finish the rest of my turn later as I go read up on how this all works in Grit and Glory. Because what I'm trying to do is pin him away from that, like make him not able to do the thing that the nuke. So I don't know if you can help me with that process about how that works in the rules, but that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, a grapple will take away his speed, but you can't grab a weapon with it. If you could get him pinned, he would lose his action. So that might be useful.
I just don't quite understand the 5th edition rules on grapples yet. So if you, I'm out of ideas on how to make this happen physically. Besides, I'm trying to make him pinned, so I don't know what I roll next. But
So in
that's
Grit
what
and
I'm doing.
Glory, it's based on attacks, right? So your first attack, you grapple, and you have like your bonus action offhand attack.
Yep. Let's
So-
go ahead and do that.
So you could spend your other action to attempt to go to the next stage, which is restrained.
And
So
if he's restrained, he can't break the staff, right?
let's see. A restrained creature attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But then you would have to do one more attack in order to pin him, which takes away his action. So you're not going to be able to take away his action this turn, but you can get most of the way there. You can get him to the restrained step.
All right. Well, at least, hopefully that helps. I don't know. So that's another attack roll, you said. So therefore, I'm rolling this again. And here goes that. Not one.
Nat 1. Ooh. If you fail, the grapple is broken, and the creature can use its reaction to make an opportunity attack against you. Ooh.
Okay.
You try to grab the staff out of his hand, but he strikes you with it. All right.
5th edition is so dumb.
I don't even see a pin condition 5e.
So you just can't grapple. You can't grab for the person's gun. It's crazy.
There's like a homebrew or like DM stuff, but if the DM is just saying you can't do it, then like that's not something that's like normally baked into 5e. At least like standard.
Well, there's disarming. You can use the disarm action. The attacker's attack roll is no longer contested by the target strength check or dexterity acrobatics check, but is made against a DC equal to 10 plus their strength or dexterity saving throw modifier.
So there is a way to do that.
The attacker has advantage on their attack roll if they grappled using opportunity grapple or with a weapon with a grappling property, or if they are larger than the target. The attacker has disadvantage on their attack roll if the target is holding the item with 2 or more hands, or if they are smaller than the target. So you would have disadvantage because it's a two-handed staff.
Okay.
If you succeed, the weapon or
So-
shield or item is no longer held by the target.
Okay.
Did you want to do
So-
that instead of a grapple?
That's the whole point of what I'm trying to do. So I'm grasping in the dark, trying to figure out the rules in this. But yes, if you can assist me with this process, I don't know the words to use here to make that happen in 5th edition.
All right. Well, you would have had disadvantage, so we need to confirm that you could have hit. So you had a 20, and
Okay.
that's good, but roll again.
Well, I'll be honest. The second roll was a 1, so therefore it's the 1.
Okay, so it's a 1. Yeah, disarm is pretty hard, especially if
Yeah,
they've got it in a
okay.
two-handed grip. They don't want to make it
Like
easy.
D&D could use better disarm rules to make it. Not always,
But at least it exists. Now I'm less mad because at least it exists as an option to do. If it was just like, oh, you just can't take something out of somebody's hand, that's lame as crap. But now at least the option exists to do it, so I'm okay.
Well, so like normally in 5e, it's not normally in 5e, but they put it in the Dungeon Master's Guide as one of the optional combat rules, and then Grit and Glory makes it like a more official thing and changes the way it works to where it's a flat DC that you're aiming for instead of a contested roll, just to cut down on the number of dice. So Grit and Glory changed it a little bit. It barely existed in 5e. And a lot of spells and effects specifically say that they won't let you affect things in somebody's hand. So as a general rule, they say no. But the optional rule, the DM can allow it. So here I would allow it, sure.
Well, either way, I was unsuccessful. I went to grab for the staff, and he zapped me in the face with it or something.
So the way we did it just now, the redo that we just did, you still have a bonus action.
Well, that's true. Okay, but did he give his opportunity attack? You resolve that?
So the opportunity attack, he's going to swing to hit you with his staff, and he's going to miss.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and do it one last time, but I roll twice, but with disadvantage here.
Now, unfortunately, with disarm, you can't do another one.
Oh, is that so?
So grapple, you have 3 stages, and you can use an attack to do each one. But disarming, it's a disarm action, not a disarm bonus action. So unfortunately, you can only try it once a turn.
Oh, okay. Well then, how about? I can't. Well, you know what? Okay, at least I'll have him grappled. Okay, I have him grabbed or grappled or whatever. This is what is that? It was a 19 on disadvantage. Well, that's not disadvantage. It's a regular attack.
Yeah.
So therefore, the first roll it was 21. But either way, regardless,
No,
the guy's
so
grappled.
you get him in a grapple. He cannot move.
Yes. Okay, we figured it out. Thank you. Turn's done.
All right, Grimorn. There's an opening. Oren's gone through. He's grabbed something invisible. A brief struggle ensues. There's a fight over an invisible weapon, but he can't get it.
Yeah.
All he managed was to grab a hold of his robes.
Grimorn?
Are you muted?
No. You're done?
Yes.
So you grappled the dude, huh?
Yes. I'm
Does
wrestling with him in a pitched battle in front of you.
Does that take him out of his invisibility?
Nah.
No, he's still invisible, but you can see where he is. Clearly.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be walking in, so he's gonna start taking damage.
All right. It's a dex save, right?
No, not for spiritual guidance.
Con save? Spirit Guardian. What I wouldn't give for a photographic memory so I could just recall this information without opening
It's
a million
wisdom.
tabs.
A wisdom save.
Wisdom? Alright, cool.
25.
25 is a tall order. Alright, how much damage?
I have to just go back here real quick.
Wait, where did your thing go?
So he's doing 3d8 radiant, and it'll double.
No, I upcasted it. The damages, re-rolling 1 and 2s, but I don't think there's any. So 38.
Alright, obliteration.
Radiant damage.
That's one less skill of mage.
Oh,
did
you
he-
saved me, because I was going to for sure go down that round. He popped up.
Tell me, Ninja, when I came in, can I see the mage over here in the corner?
Nope. No direct line of sight.
So this took like a full action just to move through.
It takes an extra 5 feet of movement to go through the sort of rough terrain where you have to crawl.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I guess I'm not doing really an action.
Just a dash, covering a lot of ground.
Yeah, but I'm gonna peek around the corner. See if
Alright.
there's anything. I don't want to show myself. I'm gonna peek and then put my head back so I'm not seen.
Yeah. Well, if you peek, all you can see is that there's a couple Skella mages facing off against Morg down at the end of the hall. You're not going to notice the one that's hiding around the corner.
Yeah. That's okay. Okay. And then watch out, Orin. There could be more around there. I don't know about the wall of darkness, if there's anything in that area. But they're still up, so there's going to be mages around there. They're concentrating on them.
Thank you for your counsel.
All right, Skillamage turn. Let's see how this goes. We got these two Skillamages. They're going to move. Into the darkness. So they can see through the darkness, but you guys can't see them, so you'll have disadvantage to shoot at them with spells. From the darkness, they're each going to cast a spell of their own. Orin.
Uh-oh. Yes.
I got some options here. Alright. DC 18 Constitution save as the first one unleashes a cone of cold into the hall.
God damn it.
Cone of cold. Con save 8d8 cold damage. The whole catacomb hallway freezes over with 48
Hey,
cold
19.
damage. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I rolled a freaking 18.
So you shave that down to 24 cold damage.
Isn't it no damage?
Only for dex saves.
Oh, god damn it.
They cast a
Okay.
cone?
Cone of cold.
Yep.
Yeah, so the a cone of cold only has a certain distance, huh?
Burning high as hell.
Neat.
Okay, you said it was 20 damage?
24. You halved it down to 24 cold damage. An incredibly cold blast of air pumps out of the darkness and freezes the entire hallway that you're standing in. It extends 60 feet down the hall. Let's see here. 60 feet of cold.
I don't think that's enough to hit Grimorn.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It goes this far. So this hallway is all frozen all here. In a cone. The other wizard is going to hit you with the Rot Spell. Rot Spell is also a con save, DC 18.
This is it, guys.
Oh no, you're gonna go down. Grimorn, give him a power word of healing.
Okay, what's the damage?
Okay, it does 15 necrotic damage as you are racked by a horrible disease that causes all of your skin to erupt with pus-filled pustules that painfully burst. It's like you're going through puberty all over again.
I kind of expected that to be worse.
Oh.
Are you still conscious? Still with us?
I'm alive, but you don't know anything else.
Alright, some heavy damage. Morg, at your end, you have 3 Skellamages coming your way.
Okay.
Alright, so, let's see here. The Skellamages, one of them's going to hit you with a DC 18 hold monster.
Again. What was it again? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wonder what an encounter of like 30 10th level wizards is.
Not a chance. 31.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
You cannot hold the fast winds of Morg.
I mean, they're trying. The other one, he is going to unleash a cone of cold.
Okay, concentration.
Hey, can I use a reaction to half the damage on a spell?
I think it's any damage, right?
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
So that's a DC 18 Constitution save.
Either. Yes, 19.
All right. So you will only take half of the cold damage, which is 47. Ouch. So that'll be 23 cold damage.
I resist to it. No. Okay. My blue bead bracelet absorbs it and does it break? Does it? Oh, it shattered. Okay. Take no cold damage and break. Okay. And what does the third mage do?
A barrage of 4 magic missiles.
Do I have a force speed on the bracelet? Earth, water, thunder, acid, radiant. Nope, no speeds.
All right. There's no way to avoid 44 plus 4 damage from magic missiles, which is going to be 13.
Okay, down to 40 hit points.
All right.
14. I have to make con saves now for that. 8. Okay, make the save for my sunbeam and save for draconic form save. Okay.
All right. I roll a 4. Let's see here.
Oh, another mage came.
Taro. Ringside has another vision. This time the vision is of a mane of flames.
Yeah.
Concerning.
All right. Morg, what you see is another skeleton mage emerges from the hallway. And this one is rippling with a fiery aura. So he's going to get to here, and he's going to cast a spell. And so he's holding his staff in one hand, unlike the other wizards. They're all holding their wizard staff in 2 hands. But he's only holding his staff in one hand, sort of casually, with the butt of the staff planted down into the ground. But he's holding up in his hand a large ruby that you recognize as the ruby heart of Taraskir. So he has the artifact in his hand, and he holds it up, and his whole body is aglow with fire and black smoke.
Oh.
Guys, get in here. They have it.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. 2 additional Skilla mages are going to Misty Step to here.
Fuck's sakes.
All right. So, once they Misty Step into the hallway, they're going to blast you with a couple of spells. The first one is another Bane.
Okay, what was that again? Con or-
Bane is a DC 18 Charisma save.
Oh, that's Roll high. Ooh, 18.
You just barely make it. So you ignore the Bane. The curse doesn't hold. And the other one is going to drop a darkness on top of everybody. So the entire hallway is engulfed in darkness, covering all of the enemies, so you can't see any of them now. Lag. Okay, set that, set that. And let's see. Alright, that's good. Okay, and Grimorn. Grimorn.
Oh,
Nope.
shit, there's no
I
more.
don't think so. I don't think so.
What? You think so?
I don't believe so. No. It's an illusion. I didn't see these guys.
They were around the corner.
That's not even true. They were in the bag.
Alright, so this second party of skeleton mages, they were
What the fuck?
coming around to flank. Alright, so they're going to emerge, surprisingly. There's 6 of them. Grimorn, you are targeted by 6 skeleton mages.
Oh my god.
The 7th one... the 7th one is going to plop down to darkness, so... you can't see down this hallway.
Oh my freaking god.
No, I'm just gonna shoot towards the back anyways.
So this one pops in, drops the darkness, and then moves back to here. And he's going to concentrate on that darkness. The other ones, seeing through the darkness, are going to target you with spells.
Okay.
Alright. So, I need a DC 18 dexterity saving throw twice. 2 lightning bolts come in. Crackle, crackle.
Okay. Whose TV is in the background?
Oh, me.
You're going to have to do some very dexterous maneuvers to avoid all this lightning damage.
I don't. I don't do it.
Alright.
No, Dex is not my... Actually, nothing except for Wisdom is my thing. I'm on Strength now.
Was that just the first save?
No, both.
Oh, you failed them both? Ouch. Alright, well, the first one does 34 lightning damage, and
Mhm.
the second one... 27. That's a low roll.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the lightning bolts, and then we've got a pair of rots.
What?
Rot! Alright, rot
Con
is
save?
a DC 18 con save against necrotic damage.
Wait, was I hit by the lightning? Is that worked?
Mm. A second.
Ninja?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I succeed both.
Both. Alright.
Was I hit by the lightning?
Wow, your audio is really breaking up. Can anybody understand what he's saying?
Nope.
Yeah, sound like a Muppet. I'm getting audio from Beaker from the Muppets. Meep, 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 meep.
Anyways, so I did save those.
Okay, so you negate all of the damage. You do not get the horrible rotting disease from either of those spells.
Okay.
All right, and then the last two are going to cast. One of them's throwing a cantrip at you. And he's not going to hit because your armor class is too good. And the other one... okay, the one that just threw the cantrip is also going to bonus action Misty Step, so he's not going to stay in formation here. And the last one, he sees that that cantrip didn't really work, so what he's going to do is he is going to... he's going to try to hit you with a hold monster spell.
But I'm not a monster.
DC 18 wisdom save, or you are held paralyzed in place.
Oh, alright. $24.
Nice. All right. Well, they tried to lock you down, paralyze you, but you break free pretty easily. The power of your faith is too strong.
Yeah.
That would be the end of me right there.
My wisdom. Well, you get options.
All right. So, now everything has been revealed. This is the last of my fighting force. If you can get rid of these ones, the battle is won.
Hey Ninja, this darkness is the darkness spell, the second level spell, right?
Yeah, darkness.
Okay, so could I still see this stuff with magical light since it says only non-magical light doesn't illuminate it?
I think the rule on overcoming magical darkness is that you need to use a higher level light spell.
So Sunbeam is at least 6th level, and it just says it illuminates 60 feet around.
Is
So I
it
can just use
continuous
the-
or is it a blast? I always thought of it as a blast, not like a flashlight.
So it also does both. Let me read this.
If it's higher level and it's continuous, the overlapping higher level magical light should knock out the magical darkness.
Sunbeam, while you have the thing that shoots out light beams, for the duration also there is a mode of brilliant radiance from your hand that sheds bright light 30 feet and another dim light enough. So magical light up to...
So 30 feet from you?
Yeah.
All right. That'll cut a chunk out of the pie there. Let's copy paste this darkness here.
Dim light goes another.
Lag. Paste. Why is this not working? There we go. All right. Light. Change that color. All right.
Five, 30. That's bright light.
All right, so that totally reveals this one on the end, and then the ones that are further outside of that circle are just going to have
Dim light
dim light.
shed on them.
Yeah. Has no effect on attack rolls. Well, that's useful. You would have disadvantage at range, so melee attacks would not have disadvantage in dim light, but ranged attacks would.
Okay. Good thing is my stuff is just making them roll con saves.
Yeah, alright. Where were we? Ringside? I think it was your turn.
He's muted. Ringside, you're muted.
Ringside.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
Alright. I've been holding back up till now, as you probably figured out. But now is the time for action. It's the moment of truth.
All right.
You've been holding back all this time.
Well, your party needs some backup. Should I move up your pets?
Yes.
Burst through the wall like Kool-Aid Man. Go.
Wait, hang on. Can I just bid? How fragile are the walls? Could he just do that?
I mean, there's already a hole and he's a large creature.
This is a hole big enough for a medium creature to squeeze through. He can't get through it. Do you want to use his attacks to open a bigger hole?
That feels a bit wasteful. But okay.
Well, hang on. There's a hole here. And through that hole, I can draw a line there. So when your air drake butterfly gets to here... well, no, that's a darkness. Your air drake's not actually going to spot the skeletons in the darkness. So yeah, probably the most effective thing would be to tear down the wall so it can get through.
Okay, first things first. Oh, right. He can turn invisible, right? He can just do that if he feels like?
Yeah, it's an action, but you could do it. At will.
Nope.
It's basically a
Okay.
natural camouflage ability of the air drake.
Okay, I want him to do that.
No, invisibility.
And then...
Regular
I will be
invisibility,
fine.
though. Keep in mind, if he attacks, he becomes visible.
That's fine. Right now, I just need to maintain the element of surprise.
Alright.
Seconds. Air Elemental. Attack that little monster cluster.
It's tricky, because you can't see the skeletons. They're in a darkness. So you actually don't have any understanding of where the enemy is positioned.
There's also a wall between you, so you didn't even see them move.
Alright, you know what? The Air Elemental can clear the path then.
You want to send him in?
No, I want him to break down the wall with his spinny move.
Oh, alright. So, let's see. 5, 10,
Oh, yeah.
15, 20, 25, and then he attacks.
Using the double slam move.
I was going to use his tornado form.
Oh, you're
Not
using
sure.
his whirlwind thing?
It does 3d8 plus 2 to the wall.
I think it would be better because he's attacking everything around him.
Guess they don't have a deck save, sure. Actually, it's a strength save for that.
I wonder if this is going to make a shotgun of shrapnel.
At all of you in the vicinity.
Because it says that, like, everything that gets hit by this has to make a DC 13 strength save, or it'll take the damage and then be knocked 20 feet in a random direction and knocked
Right,
prone.
you know what? Just punch the wall. I'll figure this out later.
Okay, a couple punches. Slam, slam. All right. The armor class is pretty low, so it slams the wall. It's bigger now. 10-foot gap.
Are you doing anything with your character? It's your team.
All right, so that was a little bit of movement. The attack action, multi-attack.
You want your
Now
elemental
go
to
into
go
the
through.
area so I can make sure they don't immediately attack my boy.
Yeah, he's got a little movement left, so he can go inside. Nothing happens immediately now.
Orin looks bad, Perdo. It looks like a giant
Icicle.
pussy.
Are you like very bleeding?
pussy, bloating popsicle?
Oh, Orin,
One of these
the Skelemage that you had grappled disappeared out of your hands. He misty stepped.
Oh, I
I
thought.
thought
he
I thought
got zapped.
Grimorn killed him with
Yeah, I thought
the
I killed him.
Spear Guard, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said he got killed by the sunbeam.
All right,
The
sorry.
radiant damage I did.
I thought the invisible one was still alive. My bad.
It's the one to the dark.
I should get rid of his dot. It's throwing me off. Okay. What do you got, Ringsight? Your pets have gone. Do you want to go in? Or are you going to stay safe out here?
Can the air drake keep going in?
The air drake doesn't have any targets. He would have to dash to go inside.
Oh, well, he already used his action, so I can't. The haste spell is still on, yes?
If you haven't taken any damage, it's since you gave it to me. You didn't give it to me at like, the very beginning of the combat, so I think it still has like 1 turn left, maybe 2.
And I am
Oh.
going to do a big funny, and I'm going to get on the air drake and like put a carpet on his back, like a blanket.
All right. You mount the air drake.
Am I invisible now?
If you're carried by an invisible creature, I suppose you become an item, and items carried by a creature become invisible along with it.
Haha.
Free invisibility. Pretty useful.
It's for real estate.
Sorry, I'm second guessing myself. Is that how that works?
Alright, so Morg. You are in a dangerous spot here with the big boss and his minions.
Not surrounded. You're surrounded.
You're giving them an I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me!
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to condense the light in my fist and use 9th level sunburst and blow up everything in a 60-foot of magical light around me.
9th level sunburst.
So they all have to make the DC 24 con save, disadvantage for undeads, or they're taking 12, 6 for 80 damage.
Morn goes supernova. Or no, Morg rather. Morg goes supernova.
Now, the spell that I had secretly cast was a Globe of Invulnerability.
Oh shit.
But that won't do against 9th level.
Any spell of 5th level or lower doesn't work. But a higher level spell will.
42 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Fuck your petty low-level magic. You face the Druid King.
Does that hit everything?
Everything in 60-foot radius around me.
He nukes the room. Oh my gosh, look at this guy.
Now, wait a minute. I have a reaction to attempt a counter spell. You said 9th level, DC 19.
Okay.
I fail.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I guess they all have reactions, so, another one tries to counter and he rolls a 5. That's no good. Another one tries to counter. He rolls a 6. That's no good. Another one tries to counter. Oh, he rolls a 15. The DC
But
was
did he have it learned?
19. I think it was countered.
I have a visual.
Was it?
Oh,
So he rolls a flat 15, and he's adding his +5 from intelligence. So that brings it to 20, which is enough to counter the spell. He also had +4 from proficiency, so he had more than enough to counter the spell.
but
But-
I'm envisioning like the entire assembled mages just going like, we all try to counter against it,
Yes.
and then eventually they.
5 10th level skeletal mages all threw a counter spell at you to negate the power of your spell. So that's a
Can you show
pretty
us,
powerful.
Can we see the sheet and make sure that that mage did learn it?
What, counter spell? Counter spell is just so common. Everybody's got it. It's only 3rd level.
I shout a fuck you of draconic force breath at them. DC 24 Dex. Where they take. Actually, how far? 5, 50.
Hang on, I'm marking off all their counter
Okay.
spells.
I'm gonna back up to this side of the hallway, and this hits everybody, including this one that was behind.
All right. DC 24, you said?
DC
Con-
24 Dex save.
Dex save.
Not con, Dex. This one they don't have disadvantage.
They
not
can't
the
even make
spells.
that. What's the damage?
It is where the it.
Build a website you love.
68. Okay. 37 points of force damage.
37. All right. Let's see. The ones with 28 damage are defeated. So that's this one and this one. What level is that spell?
8th. 8th. I cast it at 8th level. It's normally 7.
Okay. That goes right through the shield as well. Ouch. All right, powerful. Orin, it's your move.
Time to get the heck out of here. So what I need to do is I'm gonna hobble my way out of here, slip through do a little bit of a leap through the rubble, and I can get probably over to here. I think over here by the ring sight and the Drake, so it's safe. It seems like it's safe. I'm gonna eat a fruit of healing, and maybe be able to return to the fray at some point here.
All right.
And that's gonna be my round.
A little bit of patching yourself up,
Yeah,
Grimorn.
I have a couple of those left. Stop.
Invisible. Oh, I'm fireballing these motherfuckers.
You can't see them.
Doesn't matter. I'm shooting to the back wall where I saw them appear.
All right. Shooting blind.
It's big enough, the explosion, that is gonna cover them.
All right.
I don't care too much about where it's gonna land.
Yeah, it goes around walls too, so it's just like
Yeah.
Remember back in the day when there was like 2nd edition fireballs, and they would grow to fill the space so that one fireball could clear out like a whole hallway of a castle? They had like several Dragon magazines were dedicated to this, about flying up to arrow slits and blasting whole castle sections.
Do you cast your spell at 3rd level?
No. Casting more fire.
They're gonna try to counterspell your fireball, so I need to know what level you're casting it at.
Level 5.
Level 5. Alright, so DC 15 to counterspell this one.
Can they hear me from there?
They have a +9, so they need to roll a 6 or better.
Where's the...
They can see through darkness.
I think they're too far away. Or some of them are too far away.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, only 2 of them can counterspell, so I'm only rolling twice. So
Yep.
6 or better, I roll a 9 and a 19. Alright. They do counterspell your fireball.
Alright. Okay.
Mark off those counterspells.
What is that? What is this bubble here?
Wait,
That's,
didn't they already?
magical light that goes
it's
through
different
magical
counterspells.
darkness.
Yeah, different group.
What?
Magical light that goes through their magical darkness.
Oh, I'm gonna go in there.
It's basically a death zone for
It
the
actually
undead.
goes up to 60 feet, but this is just like this is the bright light. It goes another 30 feet dim light through the darkness.
There, I can disappear too.
Alright. Skelemage's turn.
Well, I can't do anything.
Can I have one more question?
The light doesn't
Is
make you disappear from the undead, by the way.
Is there any life, like living things, like small lizards or anything down here? Just any bugs?
Not a
anything?
thing. Not a single solitary living thing in this entire dungeon.
Except for
Time for a summon battle. Ring sights.
uh,
Elemental is suddenly under attack from 2 star spawns. The star spawns are summoned in an adjacent space, and they will make 3 psi slams with +7 against Ringsight's Elemental with armor class 15. What is that? 15 plus 4? Does it actually have armor class 19?
Why +4?
Yeah, I don't know. It just says so on the token. Let me look up Elemental. Air Elemental 5e. See what its armor class is supposed to be. $15. Okay. Maybe it had a bonus to its armor class from something at one point, and I just never took it off there. Okay, with an armor class 15 and +7, I only need an 8 to hit. That's pretty easy. So, let's see, I roll a 12, I roll a 6, I roll an 11. So that's 2 hits. And then the other one rolls a 16, a 5, and a 13. That's also 2 hits. So 4 hits that do a d8 plus 9 psychic damage. That is 54 damage to your elemental,
Dang.
who has 90 hit points.
Hmm.
jumps to 36.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going very well.
And then, let's see. This group here, they're going to move up to here. Suddenly, the hallway fills up with star spawn. Bloop, 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 bloop.
No.
God.
And the Skilla Mages are going to command the star spawn that they have summoned to attack. And they will charge forward.
Where are they going for? No, they're taking damage.
Yep. They enter into
38
your zone.
Radiant. As soon as they touch the bubble, 38 radiant, and they have to do a save. If they fail their save, they are slowed, so they might not be able to reach you.
DC 25. Wisdom.
Let me double check their save here.
Wisdom.
roll
Let's
it
see. Wisdom.
25.
I think they have their caster's bonus, which is only a +1. Yeah, they're gonna fail.
So they'll be slowed as soon as they hit the circle.
All right. They have 60 hit points. How much damage was it?
38.
All right. So I'll back this one up. Well, actually, no. These ones they were able to get here. It's these ones that were not able to get close. All right. Why is this not grabbing? I am lagging. So yeah, they're gonna stop on the edge here. This one's gonna stop on the edge here. Okay.
Did they take damage from the circle from
What?
Bard?
I think it's just light,
That's,
right?
that's just light. That this doesn't do any damage.
No, okay. It's only for the circle of darkness.
Yeah, it just reveals them so you can see through it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This Skillamage with 50 damage on him here is going to break his staff.
I don't know.
So everybody within 30 feet is taking a blast of force
Is that a spell
damage.
or?
No, this
No,
is
that's
his staff being destroyed. That's not a spell.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15,
These-
20, 25, 30. Yep, that'll hit that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does not quite hit that. He might blow up some of the star spawns. That might be useful.
Eh,
No, I don't care about those.
All right, so Morg, you are in the first radius.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? He can't actually do that. This one had no staff charges.
Oh.
Oh, he used them all up at shooting at me earlier in the hallway.
Ah, you're lucky. You're lucky. If he had it, he would have done it. He was so damaged. When they get below a certain threshold of health, they're supposed to break the staff. He would have done it, but his staff is already out of juice. All right, never mind. I guess he's
Run it
going
in, they saw
to...
Where?
He's probably going to hit you with a spell.
Fuck.
Yes.
Magicless stick.
All right. Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target has to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, or they take 8d8 necrotic damage, half as much on a successful save.
Con save.
Yep, DC 18 Con.
Oh, bad. 16.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
I take full damage.
All right, a terrible blight washes over you. The Defiler is used as necromancy. 47 necromantic necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Does that knock you out of your form?
Does not. I take. Wait, what was it?
Yeah, necromancy. Necrotic.
Where's token? It's an additional 7 to my turn. And this half of 47 is 23. Make a con save for that. Alright, so I need to roll 15s or better. Ooh, no, that's really, really bad.
You're gonna lose some spells.
I lose both my Draconic Form and my Sunbeam.
Yeah.
Really no bueno.
All right, Morg. A skeleton mage holding the artifact teleports using a misty step 30 feet right up into your face, suddenly appearing right next to you. At which point he's going to unleash an attack. Hang on, I have to make a roll. I rolled a 1. Alright. Boy, I stacked a few things. First off, Roar of Taraskir, a thunderous leonine roar in a 30-foot cone, forcing enemies to save or become frightened. You are all immune to fear.
Yep.
So the terrible roar is loud and deafening, but it is not frightening.
Nope.
Alright, so the undead is going to make an unarmed strike or weapon attack. So he's going to swing his staff. And the staff has a ethereal lion's claw that manifests as he swings his staff, and it's going to do a claw rend as he strikes. In addition, he is surrounded by an aura of fire that deals a d6 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of you.
He's immune to fire.
So you're going to need to catch that immunity when your turn starts. The flames that are surrounding the Scala Mage are trying to burn you, but they can't. Alright, so let me roll that attack. Oh, shit. So I roll a 7, and he's attacking with a plus... Yeah, that's only a 9. That's not going to hit. No, it would be a 13. He is proficient in staffs. He's adding 4. Well, 7 plus 4 doesn't hit you. So, unfortunately, he is not going to get anything this turn. So that just leaves 2 of them. Both of them are going to cast... what are they going to cast? What have they got? Alright, Morg. Hold person. That is a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. Alright, you make it. Gramorn, DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, or you are held.
Oh.
Should be easy for a cleric.
Yeah, 27 or 27.
Nice. All right. Well, that's all I got.
Okay. Ring shite.
I don't call me that.
This is probably the most
Ring shite.
This is ring shite.
for king and
No,
country.
I did say ring sight. Sorry if I heard some. If you heard something else.
Oh, no, that was just Sean
Being
Connery
insane.
saying. It was Sean Connery saying it.
Yeah, yeah. He wasn't saying shite. He just has an accent.
Alright, well, I checked. Apparently I am not invisible. That's not how that works, because it's considered cheating.
really. That's weird. So you're just like hovering in the air in the seated position?
Like Wonder Woman in an
Yes.
invisible plane.
Yep. Well, that's cool. That'd be kind of terrifying, seeing somebody in horse stance levitate towards me menacingly.
I'm gonna intentionally take up the headless horseman pose.
All right.
Wait, I have an idea. Oh, this is a good idea, actually. Okay, I think this fight has proven dangerous enough to be worth one of my special slots. From the tattoo of my right foot, I cast the warding wind.
Warding wind. I haven't seen that in a while. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius, protecting you and your mount, probably. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. It extinguishes unprotected flames. It hedges out vapor and gas. Difficult terrain. Attack rolls of ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage. That doesn't say spells, though. And it doesn't just say ranged attacks. It says ranged weapon attacks.
Oh, frick's sake. Okay, better idea. Dang it, whenever I try to be creative, which is all the time. Maybe I need to be less creative, maybe that's the problem.
It's a good spell if you're fighting archers. These are not archers.
Okay, let's just keep this simple for now. Walk into the room.
All right.
Alpha. Right there. No, or Sigma, as the kids say. They don't say that anymore, really.
Do you want to flank the star spawn that have been summoned into the area?
I don't care about them. Telepathy's telling me there's trouble in the other room. I need to go check on it. So, beeline his speed that way, if you would.
You'll catch attacks of opportunity leaving the area of the star spawn.
How tall are the star spawn?
They're medium-sized.
Well, how are they gonna get me up here?
Well, you're in the narrow corridors of a catacomb.
Fine.
Attacking an invisible target, they'll have disadvantage. They're basically attacking your mount.
They don't know that he exists. They just be attacking empty air.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have intelligence, and they can see that you're being carried by an invisible creature, so they're just swinging at the space under you. But it's hard to hit an invisible creature, so a 15 does not hit, and 23 does hit. Oh, they actually landed a hit. 17 psychic damage to Butterfly.
And I assume he's not invisible anymore.
Being hit doesn't knock you out of invisibility unless it breaks your concentration. So he can make a con save.
How does this work again?
Roll a d20 and add his con bonus.
Alright.
So d20 plus 10.
18.
All right. He maintains concentration. He keeps his invisibility.
Okay, then we're mushing forward. Enough of this.
All right.
How far can he get without dashing?
He can get exactly this far with his first movement. Do you want to dash? There's a lot of magical darkness in this hallway that could be concealing anything.
That's a good point. I can still cast a spell if he dashes, right?
Yeah, I think your mount takes his movement, and then you can do your action regularly. but I don't think you can do that if you dash. Hang on, let me check the mount rules. Can mounts take the dash action when ridden? Yeah. Yes, they just can't do anything else during their turn. Alright, so yeah, you can dash if you want. Where do you want to go to?
Is that brown circle darkness?
There's darkness surrounding the Skelemages here on the left side. There's darkness surrounding the Skelemages at this end of the hallway down here. And there's darkness, you can't see the other group down at the far hall, but they're also surrounded in darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna have the air elemental lead those weird dudes. Wait. Okay, the air elemental needs to attack the guys sitting in that cloud over there.
Yeah, sorry, you're unaware of them.
Alright, fine. Attack the two gits over there.
Star
There, keep
Swans?
smacking them.
Do you wish to use
Yes.
this whirlwind?
Sure.
Alright, you burst into a whirlwind. They make strength saves. Let's see. Aberrant spirits have +3 on their strength save. So they have to roll a 10 or better. I roll 13 and 15. Alright.
So it didn't work then.
Yeah, they resist. They don't take any damage and they are not budged.
This isn't going very well. So you know what? I think it's time for a taste their own medicine, and I need to not get blasted into confetti. So apologies, I'm turning haste off. And I'm casting a fog cloud in
Pretty sure
the
at this
area.
point it already ran out anyway.
I'm casting the fog cloud in that hallway there, and then I'm moving in to it on top of the air drake. At the intersection.
Alright. How big's Fog Cloud? 20 feet.
Yeah.
Diameter?
So,
And we'll just dash our way there.
you wanted to put it in the middle of the hallway?
Yes.
And then you dash action with your mount. 10, 15, 20. 20 feet puts you just inside the fog cloud. Do you want to go towards the middle of it? Do you want to go around the corner?
Round the corner.
30, 35, 40, 45. Do you want to get up close to the enemy?
No, here's fine.
Alright, you park yourself between the pillars, giving you...
I'm almost there, guys. The cavalry's almost arrived.
Yeah.
I do. You need them?
Alright, ring sight from your position. There's only a couple of Skelemages that can see you where you're at, so that's pretty good.
But I have fog cloud on. I can't see crap.
True. It does obscure. Alright, Grimorn.
Wait. You mean Morgumin?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I can go
Morg.
twice if you want.
Bring it up against them done.
No, and then just said I was going twice this turn, guys.
Nah, it's just getting late.
I know. Go ahead, Mark.
I was super
it's almost-
tired before we started the game. The only thing keeping me up is all this Red Bull I'm chugging.
Oh yeah, it's almost midnight. I didn't even notice. Okay. Go ahead, Mark. Let's finish this with a earthquake, okay, Mark?
Will anyone
I
survive
don't
that when
have
the whole
any
building
high
collapses?
level spell slot.
I'm gonna teleport. That's okay.
Ninja, did you say the spell barrier thing that he has, it blocks 5th level spells and higher, or 5th level or higher goes through it.
Globe of Invulnerability. Any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within it. Even if the spell is cast using a higher level spell slot, it still doesn't work if it is a 5th level spell or lower.
Oh wait, I'm inside it though now, right?
Oh,
It's this guy?
Actually, it's not here. His sphere is immobile, and he cast it when he was like back here somewhere.
oh. See, he doesn't have his.
So this red is just the fire aura, which you are currently immune to.
Okay.
Light. Blast them with light.
All my 6 and higher spells are gone. What do I have?
What a grueling battle! It's actually burned through all of your spell slots.
I know, right?
The high level ones, anyways.
Yeah, the good ones.
I still have some, but
Man, losing concentration really sucks.
Yeah, running this many wizards is pretty hard. There's a lot to think about.
I can imagine.
They all have so many spells and spell slots and abilities and items. Ugh. And there's so many of them, I can't really condense them down into a horde like I normally would, because I have to track all of their spells.
Cool. Moonbeam is actually one of the spells that works if I upcast and does more damage on the other. So I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at 5th level. So 5th level does 5 damages. This is a how it's not actually that big, but it'll work. Okay. And
what are you casting?
the circle doesn't even get small enough. Damn. Okay. Moonbeam. So they are. I'm gonna cast this on the 2 in front of me.
Moonbeam.
Con save. I roll a 12 and a 16. I think those both fail. So they're going to take 2d10 radiant damage.
No, 5. I upcasted it.
5d10 radiant. You might blow them up. Just got to roll over 30. Actually, he's already wounded. You barely have to roll anything.
31 points of radiant damage.
Alright, this one had 50 damage. This one had 37. It's more than enough to vaporize both of them.
Did he drop the horde?
Yep. When his body shatters and explodes into motes in the light, the ruby heart of Taraskir falls from his skeletal, clutching hand, and it bounces across the ground.
Don't touch it.
It lands next to
Wait, if I
where
touch
he
it,
was
it does something
here.
bad?
It's very cursed.
I don't think it's cursed. It didn't do anything.
It's very cursed.
Okay, that was my action, and I need to run now because all of the freaking Filer spawn look very scary to me.
Oh, they're gonna die.
I'm at least going to behind this wall.
Wait, were all the Were
and
they all
stay
out of
in
counter
your orc wall.
spells?
Huh? What?
I thought they could just counter spell you guys.
Uh,
That was before.
they didn't.
They don't have much chance.
You got so many of them.
There was a lot of counter spells there.
Yeah. They all went through one, so I don't know if they have more.
Yeah, they had 3 each. I'm just not trying to drag this out too much.
All right. That was the voted.
All right, Oren.
All right. I don't know if I know how well things are going in the other room, but I'm gonna eat another fruit because I only eat 1 fruit per round, right?
Well,
I can't gorge myself really on. Just
so
stuff all the fruits in
normally,
my mouth.
normally it would be your action to use an item, but if you have a quick slot with a healing item, you can use that as a bonus action. So you
Yeah.
could technically do 2 healing items per turn if you use your action and bonus action.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, Grimar, are
two
you
fists
hurt,
in
by
it.
the way?
Okay. Well, I might be tempted to go back out there again after this round. I'm gonna spend the bonus action and go invisible
All right.
because I still don't know that that's any different. Okay, so in the next round, I'll probably go back in there.
Okay. You can hear the elemental fighting the star spawn just inside the hole.
Grimar? You there?
Chris.
Yes.
Actually, can I also use a move action to go up to the entrance way again? Can I do at least that?
Sure.
Okay.
Chris. Are you muted? Are you AFK?
No.
Are
Well, it
you
just went
wounded?
faster than I expected. What's the best move here?
I was asking if you're wounded because I was a bonus action to heal you. If you...
Well, I took some damage, but I'm not. I'm gonna fireball these 2 here.
Okay.
Or they're in darkness, so I don't even know they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw them there before when I did have my light on.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna roll those dex saves. 18 and 19 both fail.
Yep.
Damage should be enough to kill them. Pop and pop.
Okay.
That gets rid of those ones.
I'll pick up the spell. Alright. Yeah. I step out a little bit because these things, if they walk back, they'll walk back into the circle and they'll take more damage. Okay.
Well, they have a new target now.
Yeah, maybe.
You shouldn't go in the moonbeam though.
I
Yeah.
can't.
You shouldn't.
It damages any creature. It's not a
Oh.
thing.
Oh, I thought it was just a spell. I didn't know that it stayed there.
No, it's a concentration.
Area
Oh,
denial.
I didn't know that. I didn't like. Anyways, I'll move here instead.
Okay. All right. Well, just like last time, I think we should call it there, and I'll make a little note that the Skella Mages are going to go first when we pick up.
Yep.
Skella Mages. Does anybody have
Oh,
a
right.
duration spell that I should make a note about?
I keep track of them.
You got
Haste,
notes
I
on
guess?
yours? I
They already
think,
dropped haste for
yeah, he
the
dropped
fog
haste.
cloud. It was already at 10 rounds anyways. Wanted to, so.
Alright, cool. Well, you can save the board anytime. It
Good.
should be good the way it is. I don't have to do anything with one world. I thought we would finish this combat the way you were blasting through these groups of enemies with your radiant damage. I
I
was
would have if you didn't summon like freaking 20 more minions.
I know. And it's brutal because they're spending a bunch of their Defiler sorcery points in order to make it so they don't even go away when you end the concentration on them.
And meanwhile,
What are
I
they
did
defiling
nothing.
down here? There's no plants down here. Everything's dead. It's just bones.
Well,
You-
they defiled up on the surface on the way here, and then they just have a
Oh,
stockpile
okay.
of
They-
sorcery
okay.
points that they can spend
Got it.
whenever.
I thought it's something you have to actively do like the moment you're cast.
There are bonuses if you defile a bunch of plants during the casting. I think you can upcast a couple levels on the spell for free.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, defilers are OP. Nobody in our group played one because they're very evil, but they get all the powers of a sorcerer and a wizard, so it's kind of
It would have been
overpowered.
tough to be a defiler though.
Yeah, you'd have to hide everything.
Like especially after like playing all the way up to this level.
Yeah, surviving this long without revealing your power level to
Without being caught.
your good friends would be tough.
Yeah.
You need some vampiric glamour.
Well, thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. I'm going to end the stream there. Catch us next week, hopefully, on Wednesday, and we'll finish this this adventure here and see who's brave enough to pick up the ruby heart of Terraskir that is intensely cursed.
I'm
Doesn't
rather
one of us have,
disappointed
like,
that I basically did nothing that entire time.
Who's got a
Are you
curse-proof
serious? You're kidding me.
curse-proof oven mitt to pick this thing up?
It has,
You saved my
what's
life.
The magic.
How did I save your life?
If you hadn't been there, I guarantee Orn will be down or dead.
Oh, the haste spell.
You know, I don't think I was hasted, but
You sent in
You
the
provided-
elemental, and that drew the attacks of the enemies that
Right.
were there.
if they had gone through that hole and blasted, that would be it. That would have been the end.
They made 6 attacks against that elemental and almost dropped it, so that might have been enough to take you down.
Oh, me? Most def.
I'm just conjuring health points.
Hey. That's
That
what I
reminds me
needed in
of
the moment.
something.
That's
I need
what.
to start. I need to start carrying around like a box of rats or something.
I'm disappointed I didn't get to blow up my staff on Morg. I was really excited to do it, and then I noticed he didn't have any charges left. I was like, God damn it.
That's what you said.
If he blew up the staff that I was trying to hold on to, that probably would have done it too.
Yeah, that does a lot of damage. It can do about 200 damage the way I've got it set up.
Oh,
That
well,
guy
that,
was
that
so freaking smug the
Oh,
way
wait,
he
they
was
still
like,
have a lot of
the
charges,
heart is
right?
mine, fools. Now you're defeated. And then he just teleported up all confident like,
Well, the way I rewrote it, if they had a full charge, they could still do like 80 damage. But if they had less, it would be like 5d8 or something, which isn't too bad.
80 damage
So-
for one charge? That's fucking nuts.
is that
You
how
really-
it was in the book?
You really wanted to blow Morg's staff? Is that what you're saying?
No. So I changed it from what it was originally to d8 instead of 8 times the number of charges. So
But
if they had
is that
already
what-
cast a spell, it would be down from 10 charges to 5, and so it would be 5d8. And if they
Oh,
had full charges, it would be 10d8, so it could do up to 80 damage, but probably wouldn't.
Okay.
I nerfed them a lot from their original like 320 or 160 flat damage with no save, because that's bonkers.
But my question is this a module that says, yeah, every one of them has a staff of power?
No, this is an encounter that I designed.
Yeah, because it's like 30 some odd 10th level magicians with a powerful artifact each.
Well, I wanted them
Yeah,
to
you did.
have a staff of power that does what a staff of power does. It's got all of the features of a staff of power, but it's
Right.
not a full-blown staff of power, and I didn't want it to do absurd, crazy damage. Because, as I understand it, that is meant to be like a wizard's on death, last gasp, like revenge strike. So,
Right.
it's for the player to feel powerful in his last moments, and I don't think it was ever intended for the DM to give 40 enemies that weapon.
Yeah.
Because that's enough damage to level a city. You could kill the Tarrasque 10 times over with that much damage.
Right. This is
I want to know
Godslayer
how
level.
they each got one of these freaking things.
Well, they have a several centuries old Draco Lich that provides them with magic items that he crafts himself.
Wait a
Yeah.
second.
So
If
they,
the-
so he's an epic level, like 30th level undead wizard, so he can craft magic items all day long. And he's been crafting
they-
magic items for decades.
if they haven't detonated the staff,
How have they not
Doesn't-
taken over the world yet?
hold on. If they haven't there's other sorcerer kings. If they haven't detonated the staff, doesn't that mean
You
we
kinda
can just
exposed them.
take them?
Yes. If the staves survive, but they're made of wood, so like fireball's gonna blow them up. If
Oh.
the light damage is gonna destroy them because they're evil shadow items. So all the ones that got vaporized, their staff is just poof, gone. But
Oh, they're magical. They shouldn't be damaged by that.
But like, yeah, at the end of combat, there will be probably at least one of these staffs that you can retrieve.
Yeah, is it gonna
I
work?
thought you were
Though?
at least say at least a dozen of them.
Are they gonna work though if they've been created by
Well,
a sorcerer king?
It depends on how they died, and I'd say like most of these died by complete obliteration by radiant or fire damage. So probably gonna be very low numbers, like a D4 of staves will survive this fight.
Alright.
But it's a cool wizard staff.
Not gonna use that anyways. It's defilers.
Yeah, it's
Fucking weapons.
evil staff.
Plus, who knows if they're gonna still work once, since we're not followers of that sorcerer king.
Oh yeah, of course, nobody can use it. It requires attunement by a wizard. Nobody's a wizard in the party.
I am.
That's true. So you're the only one that could make use of it. And it gives you a +2 on your spell attack rolls and +2 to AC. It's got a bunch of cool features. I'll actually drop it into the chat if you want to say you pick one up off a corpse.
You'll have to attune it to it. So, the one thing though is that we can also maybe dismantle them for.
You see that, Will? You want to add that to your sheet?
Oh, you said in the Discord?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed, guys.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
So you won't
Alright,
be able to
guys.
use this immediately, but after attuning to it, it's pretty good wizard staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, and Ninja. I haven't written you the notes the stuff we were talking about, but I'll send that to you later.
Cool. All right, and I'll end the stream there. Thanks for watching out in Twitch land.